What's up, everybody? It's your boy Yambo and Dro, part of the Unlikely Geeks, here for another week of news content for you guys. Uh, as we always do, we start off by telling you a little bit, catching you up a little bit about what we've been up to. So, Dro, let's start off with you. How have you been? What have you been up to, bro? Talk to me.
And just working, man. Got a
That's
new job. I don't work at Amazon anymore. So
that's what's up. I mean that's what's making us be better with the schedule. I mean, this time the schedule was a bit of a mess because I got a pool table for the crib and it took a little bit of time to go grab that. I had to, coordinate with people and I was like, "Yo, I need your help." This lady says for I could get a $500 pool table for $100 if I pick it up right now, but it's heavy, so I need people. And I was gonna call you, but then I was like, all you do in your job is pick up heavy stuff. So I was like, I don't want to do that to him, you know.
yeah,
But
I mean, if it was my day off, I would have helped you out. But
yeah, for sure. No, this was last
I was
minute.
locked in.
Literally saw it on Facebook Market, and the description of it was $500, $100 if pick up before the end of the day. And so I started calling U-Haul places, and I was trying to figure everything out, because
What does it
I'm
look like?
it's a tan table about 8 feet long, so it's not tournament size, but it's not the kid size either. Like it's perfect for like your garage. So I have it
Oh
right
yeah.
next. I have it right next to the air hockey table. Now the funny thing is, it did not come with pool balls and it did not come with pool sticks. And my air hockey table does not have the puck handle, like the thing that you hit the puck with.
Uh,
So
yeah.
I got it all now, but I don't have nothing to put. I can't play it yet. So little by little, we'll get that. Did you watch any new movies or anything this week?
Man, what did I watch? It's crazy. I'll be at work. I'll be thinking about all the shit I'm about to say for this segment, and then when we start recording, I'll be like, "What did I do this week?"
I'm telling you, you gotta always think about that. Every time I think about do something cool, I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure to let people know.
Yeah, I didn't write it down.
Yeah, you should.
I'm like, I just did something cool today.
It's like a little diary. This is how you keep track of it. We'll always go back to it and be like, that's what I did that time. So me, I saw a lot of adult comedy cartoons recently. Like over the last week,
Mm,
it was King of the Hill. I saw on Netflix this movie called Fixed. You seen that on Netflix about a
yeah.
dog?
I was just gonna ask if you've seen that, if you watched that one.
Yeah, I didn't do a review of it because I don't typically do reviews on Netflix movies unless people aren't talking about it. But people aren't talking about this movie. I don't think I want to be the person to push this movie on people. It's a real graphic, like it's a rated R movie for a reason.
It's like Ren and Stimpy, but like a little bit more vulgar.
Yeah, right. It it was a movie that I heard about years ago. They did another dog movie. I forgot the name of that other dog movie, but it was about an owner trying to fix his dog, and the dog was like, "Oh no!" That his goal was to go back and bite the owner's stuff.
Oh yeah,
You remember that
and it
movie?
wasn't Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was one of the dogs, right?
Something like I think so. I think so. But it was that movie and this movie. They were coming out around the same time. But nobody wanted to release a cartoon dog movie like that, you know? It's like Felix the Cat, if you ever remember that movie back in the day.
Yeah.
So I saw
Um,
that. And then I saw what's the other adult movie that I just saw? Uh it was a cartoon and it was also pretty dumb. I did watch all of the Naked Gun movies, like the original ones. So now
so what's your
I could go watch
what's
a
your
new one.
final verdict?
I mean, I haven't seen the new one, but these movies, I understand the humor now. At first, when I
Yeah.
was watching the commercials for the new one, I was like, this looks so dumb, I can't. But I get it. The movies are dumb, intentionally, very random. Like, it makes no sense at all, but it actually has a story. It's just dumb. Like, and he'll be driving, the cop will drive to the crime scene, but then on the way to the crime scene, five stupid things happen. And it's funny how
He'll like
random it
he'll
is.
like run somebody over on the crime scene.
Yeah. And then he'll back up and like run them over and nobody says anything about it. Like it didn't even happen, you know? Cuz it's really just for the lows or whatever they say. Like it's just for the funniness. Um
Yeah.
So now I'm ready to go watch the new one, and hopefully I get to watch it maybe tomorrow or something.
Yeah,
But
because back in the day they was doing a lot of like Charlie Sheen was in a couple of those movies that was
hot,
just like that.
hot
Because
gun,
when the
hot bullet, hot gun, hot shot, hot shot,
Hot Gun, they had
hot
the
shot.
one Platoon,
Yeah,
um, yeah, and then that one, the one Naked Gun, it just making fun of like all the cop movies.
it's making fun of everything. Like, and it's not even making fun of stuff. It just has random funny moments. Like O.J. Simpson is in all three of them, but
Yeah,
he's in the first movie he got hurt, so like it's just him getting hurt. In the second movie, he has like a 12-minute scene where he's just getting beat up. Like he's under a car, the car runs him over, then he slides under a bus, and the bus runs him over, and then he slides under a train, the train runs him over. So it's just him getting hurt. So it's just random. It's pretty funny, but I can't remember that other kid, that other cartoon graphic rated R movie that
well
I saw. Go
on
ahead.
Netflix, I just started Lazarus Project.
I haven't heard of
Like
that.
a,
I feel like that's
like
old,
a,
older, right?
it had the new season just came out, so I'm
Mm.
catching up. But it's like a time travel thriller mystery type show.
I started watching the Records of Ragnarok that Dez was talking about.
Yeah, I'm telling you that shit. Like every episode, it take the whole episode for for one punch.
What's crazy is that I saw when it first came out, like the very first episode. That you guys should have told me that was the anime where Aphrodite's or whatever has the two people holding her boobs up. Like she
Yep.
has. You would have said that, it would have triggered in my head because I started watching it. I'm like, I remember that. It's crazy. I don't
And they got
understand
all
what's
the
going on.
gods, whole bunch of gods, whole bunch of like important people. So they had like thing like Genghis Khan, but then they had like I mean like you said Jack the Ripper. They had fucking Adam from Adam and Eve. Then they had like the Muslim god.
Yeah, yeah.
Just random like
Right now,
notable warrior type people. But Jack the Ripper wasn't even a warrior. He was just like killer.
right now I'm at I just got to the third episode or something. Like they're still fighting Thor. Like that was in the
Oh yeah.
beginning of the
Oh
first episode. And so by the third episode, he finally started swinging on each other. Like it is very slow.
yeah.
Yeah,
Very slow. They go to punch, but then they do every episode's like a backstory of each
yeah.
person.
And then the backstory is like stop motion. Like it's just like a picture and it just moves across the screen.
Yeah.
Like he's talking about this is one of the top 5 shows ever, and I'm like, this looks cheap. Like it doesn't look like a
You know
lot
what
of
it
heavy
is? It's
quality.
just cause like it's just the characters. So like when I watched most of the first. I think I'm on the second season. I'm on the first season. I just watched it because of the characters. I'm like, oh, I want to see so and so fight so and so, and
Yeah, yeah, I seen that.
that's all it really is. It's just like they're battling, and then they just a backstory about who they are, how they became who they were.
Right. It ain't bad. I mean, I don't
It's
understand
great.
what's going on. It is a lot of talking very fast. You look down and you miss a bunch of stuff. And I typically
Yeah.
watch stuff by looking down and doing whatever. But
But besides that, like football, the Bucks won again.
right.
It's just preseason. It's just preseason, so I don't really care if they win or lose. It's preseason is just for the players trying to get a spot on a roster.
I just read about Teddy Waters or whatever.
Teddy
Uh
Bridgewater,
Bridgewater, yeah. Yeah, he's like, I don't even want to be here. I want to keep coaching the high school kids.
Teddy Rivers. Yeah, it's just that. So, he had retired.
Right.
Well, not retiring. He didn't retire. He just stopped for a year to go coach his high school team
Yeah.
that he went to high school for, and then they squashed everybody. They went undefeated
Yeah. Yeah.
when he was the coach there last year, right?
But
And then he put out a post asking for more help to donate for the team because he was telling everybody like I'm spending a lot of my own money on the high school, like for injuries, equipment, food,
he's
travel, everything's
Uber
coming out my
back and forth.
pocket,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he didn't know that like he was breaking some of the rules. And you know how I go when it comes to like sports and competitions like that. Once you beat a school so bad, them coaches they grimy. So as soon as they found out he was breaking a rule, I'm pretty sure there was one of those high schools that they beat 50-0 was like so and so broke these rules. He can't do this. So they end up suspending Teddy. So Teddy's like, well, I'm gonna go back play. If I can't coach this year, I'm gonna go play for somebody. So
Yeah.
he's not too far from where he lives. So
Oh, he's from Florida.
He's from Florida,
Okay,
but he's
but
good. He was. They said that the year we got Tom Brady, if we didn't pick up Tom Brady that Super Bowl year, Teddy Bridgewater was that quarterback we was gonna end up signing and shit.
what what do you think about Madden? Have you been playing that?
I played my 10 hours already. It's
Oh,
good. Like I
but it
said,
came out. But it came out though, right? I thought you bought it.
yeah, it came out. No, no, I ain't gonna get it. I wanted to, but I got NCAA 26, and I'm still like grinding in that. Like I'm like 4 seasons in with USF, and I'm trying to get these 5-star kids and shit. So I'm like, if I go buy Madden, then I'm not gonna play NCAA, and it's just wasting my money. So
I I always
yeah,
wondered that. I'm like they're pretty much the same game, a little bit different mechanics here and there, but if you go into one, do you bounce back and forth? I wondered that. So okay, you answered my question.
I was because I did. I thought I was playing NCAA for a little minute. I got kind of bored. I just played Madden 25, but NCAA is cool. You know what I'm saying? Because you recruit high school kids and shit like that. So
You made
yeah, I'm
up
in the
the high
middle of
school
that.
kids? Are they made up kids? Or are they like real high school kids?
No, no, they make him up in the game.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so every season they give you a whole recruiting class for all these kids coming out of high school, and then you gotta go and like pitch to each kid. So if it's a 4-star, 5-star kid, you gotta like pitch to them. If they're like, it's real deal. So it's like if you're a Florida college, but they in Texas, like they might not want to come to your team. So they don't want to go to Florida for college. So you got to pitch to them like why you should come here. So it's
And it gives you
it ain't just all
options.
about yeah, yeah, it gives you it's one called hard sell, soft sell, but then it tells you like you could like DM the player, you could talk to their family, and each one of those options are hours. So you get a certain amount of
Uh,
hours every week, so you can only like pitch so much to so many kids. So it ain't just about the playing the actual football on the field.
and
Some
you
of
like
it
that
mostly
part?
is recruiting.
You like the GM part, like being the manager,
Yeah,
and
yeah, 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 yeah.
you know they got football manager. Like that's an entire game within itself.
Yeah, but then with those you can't play.
Oh yeah,
It's like they got I've played those where it's like that's just behind the scenes and you don't get to play. You just it's Sims
yeah,
simulating
yeah.
games. I'm like, nah, I can't do this.
Got it, got it.
Uh, uh, but no, yeah. Other than that, yeah,
Well,
man, football.
yeah.
Go ahead.
What movies are coming out? I know we didn't talk about this earlier. Is it what's the next movie coming out? Because I don't. I know we're gonna talk about some of the movies that that have come, but I know we're missing out on a lot
I
of
know I've been
stuff.
slacking, bro.
Me
Like
too. That's what I'm saying.
You seen Freakier
I
Friday.
did.
I want to go see Nobody 2 because Nobody 1 was really
I
good.
haven't seen Nobody One,
Um,
but I got to do that.
it's like, bro, if it's like if it's funny, it's an action movie, but it's like if something was happening to you, right? And then like so like all of a sudden you like in a big ass situation, and it's like how would you handle it? And this guy, he's the random dude. He ain't no spy. He not a secret
He's
agent.
just a
He
nobody.
just happened to yeah, he's a nobody, and he's like like Tom Cruise in the movie. It's funny as hell.
I heard it was a comedy,
Funny as
like an
hell.
action comedy. It's like John
Yeah,
Wick
it's
for
an
regular
action.
people.
Yeah, it's an action comedy. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that John Wick, but if it was you in John Wick shoes, and for some reason you just lucky and you busting ass, like you busting shit. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, the next movie before you get on, the next movie is gonna be Caught Stealing, the movie with the guy who played Elvis and Bad Bunny. You know what I'm
Oh
talking about?
yeah, yeah,
Where
yeah, 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 yeah.
he like takes over his boy's room, like he's house sitting, and then some
Yep.
bad people come into the house and think that he's the guy who they're looking for. Yeah, yeah.
That's just like almost like nobody, cause the guy he just a regular dude, and he just getting some shit, and then he got to get his way out of it. He busting ass.
There's a lot of like 20th anniversary movies and 50th anniversary movies coming out in the movie theaters. There's not really no more movies coming out that are that
Oh, what
big.
was that? Hold on, what was that? The Good Boy.
Oh, the
Good
good.
Boy.
Yeah, that's not coming out soon. But the trailer just dropped,
Mm.
right?
Yeah, cause like I was hearing about it for like 2 weeks,
Yeah, I
and
remember.
then when the trailer dropped today, and I seen why because it won a couple of awards.
I can't hear you.
bad. I pressed the button.
Yeah, I can't hear
But
you no
yeah,
more.
so it got hyped because it won a couple of awards at like South by Southwest and what's
Yeah,
the other film festival in like Paris or some shit like that.
yeah.
But so it's almost like that movie I was telling you to take your mom to go see about it was the scary movie but in the ghost perspective. So
Yeah,
like you're
yeah,
the spirit. So the whole movie shot in like the ghost's eyes.
yeah.
And this one is with a dog. So you're like but instead of you like through the dog's eyes, it shows the dog. So
That's
that's
what
smart.
that's what I was thinking. Because remember we talked about it like a week or two ago, and I didn't know if they were just gonna have the head bobbing, and you know what I mean. but, but when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, that's a normal movie, and it's like a low budget movie. Like it's a movie you and I
Yeah.
could make. So I don't think it's gonna be that
Yeah.
crazy over the top. Like it's not gonna be the bloodiest movie ever. It's gonna be
Yeah,
more on the creepy.
it ain't gonna make a lot of money, But people that go see a movie like us, we go see certain movies sometimes. When we hear about it, so I mean, I seen that one movie too where it was like through the eyes of the killer. It was like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but like or like Jason, and you're like in Jason's eyes, and you like walking through the forest, killing people.
You talking to a dude that
Um,
don't like scary, so I don't know. But
yeah,
somebody's
that's
listening and they know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that movie was good. So I'm excited for this one, bro. Like I like those low budget horror movies sometimes. Like I've been to AMC and I've been the only person in the theater watching these scary movies. That's just how I was raised. Like my dad used to take us to Hollywood Videos, and he wouldn't get like we'll get like the big movies that come out, of course, but he was also big into like Cujo or Pet Cemetery 5 or like some the B list, C list horror movies. Like I done seen a lot of crazy horror movies, and that's just from my dad. So
One of the scary movies that I seen recently that I liked, I don't know if it was this year or last year, was Hard Eyes. You seen that one?
Hard Eyes was
I
good. I
like that
like
one.
that one.
Yeah, Hard
I
Eyes was
like
good.
that. I like the romance horror movie. That was dope
Yeah.
because it was horror, but it was funny.
Yeah. It was like Scream, but at the same time, it was like
Yeah,
it knew that it was like Scream and it was making fun of itself. It was good, but it
but
wasn't a spoof.
Scream tried to take themselves like the original Screams, like the original ones. They try to take themselves a little bit serious. This one was like serious, but they leaned a lot into the comedy,
Yeah,
like
because
her
they,
with her job and her meeting the new dude and
yeah,
I like that was a good one. That was a good one.
I like
A
that
lot of
one.
people ain't see it, but they should. If a lot of people seen it, they have way better reviews. I wonder what's the fan
Consensus.
yeah.
But that, yeah, that's why I mentioned it because I want people to watch it so we could get Hard Eyes too, because that was a good one. I thought it was good.
I seen a scary movie last year when I was on the road that you would not want to see. It's like some angels and demons. It's about like the rapture. So like the movie based off after the rapture. So
Yeah.
all the people are already off the earth that should be in heaven, but so now it's about the people that don't go to heaven, and you got like the demons
Mm.
out everywhere, and they're like, you got to be quiet because the demons gonna hear you and they gonna get you, bro. It's crazy, and it ended up being about like this lady, she pregnant. It went from that to like she was having like the demon. She was like Mother Mary, but she was having the devil's baby at the end of it.
Oof.
It was crazy. And she ended up having the baby. Like, certain movies they don't really end it how you really want to end it. They like scare away from like the crazy shit. So this one she had the baby and the baby had um
The scary face.
the goat the goat head with the horns.
Oh
Bro, I was
yeah,
like, oh yeah. They showed it and everything. I'm like, oh yeah, they went for it.
that's
You
crazy.
thought you would have thought like she would like sacrifice herself so she'll save the world or whatever like that. But when it comes to like a mom and a baby, you know how that should be. So she was like, I don't care if my baby's like the devil reincarnated. I'm finna keep the baby. I was like, oh, that's how
That's
that movie ended. That movie was all right, but super low budget though.
which sometimes makes it scarier. The lower the budget, the more creative they gotta be, and the scarier it looks. You know,
It's called Azrael. Azrael.
I don't know if
Israel.
I heard of that, but
Yeah.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's 20 minutes without even talking about the first news story. We gonna jump on this real quick. Let's go
Hey,
to.
another scary movie. Another scary movie. It
That's
just
why,
happened to
yeah, we
be.
we here. Oh, I don't got my thing open on it. Oh well, we gonna go back to that in a second. But yeah, we gonna talk about weapons, right? Joe, He got the
Yeah.
numbers. Joe's the number guy. He loves talking about what is going on. So let's talk about numbers. What we got?
No, I ain't got the numbers, but I did see they opened with like 50 million, so I do know. So they opened that first week. That first week they opened up with 50 million, so that was a good amount of money. But the news was that they're in talks to make the prequel with Aunt Gladys. So if y'all didn't see the movie
Got it.
Weapons, there's a character in the movie named Aunt Gladys, and I'm not gonna give away. Did we do spoilers
I don't think we did spoilers.
last week?
Nah.
So we won't spoil it because it's still one of the fresh movies. But it is a well, I won't. You can't really. You're not really gonna spoil it.
Well, that
But
that's
there's a
that's what I think is the problem with it. It's like, okay, you. It's like when they changed the Thunderbolts to the new Avengers after 1 week. You can't really
yeah
announce that you're doing a prequel to a movie of a character when this movie only has like 5 characters in it. Because now people are gonna watch the movie who haven't seen it and are like, okay, well that character is important. You know what I mean?
yeah
I'm not gonna tell you why they're important, but they're
yeah.
important obviously because they're getting a prequel, which I think is worthless anyway because the whole point of this movie is finding out that character's like backstory through the movie. Because in the beginning, you think the character is this, and then at the end, the character is this plus this. But now if
Yeah, I
you
think the only thing they could do is like where did I guess I'm gonna spoil a little bit of it without spoiling it. Like where the tree came from. So nobody really know. So there's a tree in the movie. Like where did she get this tree? How does she know what to do with the branches from the tree and stuff like that? So
right,
that's the only thing I can think of like as a prequel. Like why did she get the tree? How does she learn to do what she does with the tree? And yeah.
I feel that ain't too bad.
Which is cool because while we watch Sinners, the scene when the Indians came up, the Native Americans, sorry, when the Native Americans rolled up, and they were like, "Yo, that person in your house is a vampire. You need to like let us get them." Right when you know me, bro, I be thinking about other stuff when I'm. It's just I don't know how my brain work, bro. As soon as I seen that, and I was like, "What? I want a movie about them. Like, let's
But they
have
say
Native."
they were talking about that now. Um, what's his name that made the movie said that he doesn't want to do that. He's not gonna do a
Yeah,
sequel to that movie, but somebody else
yeah.
could do it because
Yeah, somebody come up. They find out what he was like basing that off of, and run with that idea. He can't do nothing because everything, a lot of the stuff that he based that movie off of was a lot of you know facts and
right,
like when it comes to like time, like the time and the music and
right.
history of certain areas.
And you could do that with
Just,
Native Americans too. Like, but the Native American music is completely different, you know, and it's powerful music too. So it would be cool to see a little bit of that, maybe a TV show or a spinoff somehow of that. So yeah, that makes sense.
okay,
Let's
you know about like Skinwalker Ranch, right?
nah. What's that?
Oh, Skinwalker Ranch is like it's like one of them areas, like almost like an Area 51, where it's like one of those like top secret places. Not really top secret because people go there, but a lot of paranormal, crazy, scary stuff happens. And so Skinwalker Ranch, there's like stories about skinwalkers. So like these creatures are like a shapeshift. So if I could shapeshift into you, I can shapeshift into whatever. And then so there's stories about Native Americans that go way back that actually talk about these skinwalkers.
I'm
So I can
not.
see them making.
I'm not going to no place called Skinwalker. Nothing. Like I'm not gonna visit a Skinwalker or anything. Like
Yeah.
keep that skin that way.
You don't watch like any like like documentaries like creepy like unsolved mysteries. You never watch unsolved mysteries
Nah,
on
listen.
Netflix?
I don't trust a girl that watches the ID network. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not watching nothing about no ghost. Whatever.
But
None of that.
unsolved mysteries like the real life like X Files type shit. So
Nah,
like they'll be talking about every episode. They'll be like one episode will be about aliens. One episode will be about like a lady that went missing and nobody know why she went missing. Another one will be like about Skinwalker Ranch or stuff like that.
nah. I don't even like the X Files TV show. You want me to watch the real life X? Nah, get at it. Nope.
I'm about to get. I told you this before we started the podcast back. when they started talking about X Files coming back with Ryan
Yeah.
Coogler. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back and watch that because when we was little kids, as soon as I heard that intro on X Files come up,
Out of
I was
there.
turned it. Turned it.
Right.
Just the intro, just the song of X Files. I was like, no, we're not watching this today.
But yeah,
No,
you
we
hear
go
it
watch
now, you still
Simpsons.
get like that little yeah.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah,
it keep
nah,
it
man.
scary. I know we're gonna skip. We had this as story 3, but let's skip it. We're gonna talk about Scary Movie 6, right?
Yeah.
Um, a lot of the people are back. Of course, the Wayne's family is back. Regina Hall. This is Regina Hall. Nope, this is not Regina Hall. I can't hear you, Dro. You lowered your volume again, my boy. Come on, bro.
See, I got this fancy mic, right? So when I touch this on accident, it mute me. I'm sorry.
But it's because you don't have the stand no more. You say it's too heavy.
No, that's staying heavy, boy. But yeah, so yeah, that's Regina Hall and Anna Faris is the
That
blonde lady.
Regina Hall was also Regina Hall from Boondocks. No, that's somebody. I'm thinking somebody else.
That's somebody else, yeah. But Regina Hall did a lot of movies back in the day. Like she in a lot of movies.
So who the heck am I thinking of? She was also in my favorite TV show ever. Is called Southland. If you've never seen a cop show, that like the cop show to take all cop shows better than Law and Order, better than Cops. What Southland? Go watch the 5 seasons of Southland. But I forgot her name. But yeah, go ahead. Talk about these two.
But yeah, yeah. So Regina Hall and Anna Faris returning for Scary Movie 6. I know Marlon Wayans is like he the head of the family right now, bro. Like I understand they still talk about the older brother,
Yeah,
um, but he's the one that's like putting in all the work right now.
Regina
So
King.
I'm
Just wanted to throw that. Regina King is who.
Regina
Yeah,
King.
yeah, yeah. But no, Regina Hall. You're absolutely right. The Wayne's brothers right now. The top is Marlon.
So do you like these scary movies?
Oh yeah, I watched all the scary movies. Now, was I scared of the scary movies? Yeah, I didn't like the finger guy. I didn't like my germs. All right, we didn't like my germs. We did a couple of, but the thing is, I didn't understand half the jokes because I didn't watch the scary movie that it was spoofing.
Oh, yeah. So you didn't watch The Ring? So
No,
when
well,
they
I
had
knew
The
of the
Ring,
ring. I knew, like I knew of the girl in the TV. I knew of the scary, ghost face. I
yeah,
knew, I knew of them, but I never saw them. So the first time
yeah.
I
When
got
they did,
introduced to them was through Scary
yeah,
Movie.
when they did The Ring and The Grudge, yeah,
Yeah.
that was scary to me. Even though it was funny, like they still made the girls scary as hell. When the little kid, the late eight, when what's her name, Anna Faris, when she had to go babysit
The two twins or
when she
whatever,
had to
the
go to
Asian.
the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was she would try to speak Asian, but everything she said was just like she was like, Nokia, Mitsubishi, and the little kids like Faris. I was like, yo, they snapping right now, bro.
Yeah,
But
those
then they
movies are
had the
great.
subtitles as if they were saying the right words, bro, but they was not. That shit was hilarious.
I can't wait. No, the Scary Movie 6 is going to be amazing. I watched Marlon. He had a TV show back then. Little man. Like, everything the family does. I actually, now my house forces me to have Spectrum, right? So because I have Spectrum, I got the two Spectrum boxes that they give you. So I have cable
Mhm.
again. One of my TVs is not smart. So I just plugged that box into that one. So as one of the shows I just have on in the background in my bedroom is the Wayne Brothers. So my son comes into my room and is like, "Dad, this looks like the Will Smith show, Fresh Prince." And it's because they were all during
Mm.
around the same time frame. So
And
he's
they don't
like,
have sitcoms like that no more.
"Yeah,
Like they barely got sitcoms. Like Disney Channel still does like those sitcoms, but not really too many popular shows or sitcoms anymore.
exactly." So my son was like, "That looks like Fresh Prince." And then he sees Marlon and he's like, "Dad, that's a Timu Will Smith." I was like, "You can't say
Oh
that."
my god.
Like, you cannot say that. Marlon Wayans and his whole and I gave him the whole history of the Wayne family. And I was like, "You can never say that. They're really good friends. Will Smith and Marlon Wayans, they're friends." He said, "That's the Timu Will Smith." I was dying.
You gotta show him Major Pain, bro.
That's a good one.
Major Pain, Blank Man. Um, yeah. I remember like I love Damon Wayans. Damon Wayans is like my favorite Wayne because
Mine was
my wife and
Sean.
kids.
Yeah, mine was
My
Sean.
wife and kids, my wife and kids, that show, like
Is I love
to
it.
for me is up there with Fresh Prince and
Yeah,
Martin and
of
all that.
course.
So I'm like looking up Damon Wayans like for other movies, and I find out he in a movie with Adam Sandler,
Yeah,
bro. And this movie is a buddy cop. Well, not buddy cop because Damon Wayans is the cop, but Adam Sandler is like the fugitive,
right.
bro. That movie, bro, and it was years, so many years since it came out, and I never heard of it, bro. That's one of my favorite movies now, bro.
Yeah. They my thing is I think Sean, I don't know what Sean does anymore. I know he's in the background writing, but he was my
Yeah.
favorite. In the Wayne brothers, like I just
Mhm.
liked his cool suave, like that style. That's who I like imitated as a kid, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be a man. This was top, probably their best one.
Right. I saw that one recently, like a year or two ago. Don't be a menace,
Like you
drinking
never
apple
seen it
juice, and
before that?
I did not see it fully. No,
Oh
not
man,
as
yeah,
a kid.
cause that's kind of a grown like it's a comedy, but it's real grown. Like it's like
Yeah.
literally like there's that party scene with the backyard, and they literally like dancing, and they're actually like fornicating in the like.
No, it was hilarious. I mean, I wrote it on Facebook. I'm like,
Yeah,
this movie is stupid, but I loved it. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
It's like, do we have a problem? He got the big old grenade launcher, big old missile in the back of the truck.
Put it like GTA.
Yo, yo.
No, that was good.
I'm
This
excited, but what? Before we move on, like what? Since it's been so many years before, that we haven't had a scary movie. Like, what scary movies? I'm trying to
are
think
they
of it
gonna
too.
be
Like,
making fun
what?
of?
Yeah.
I
Mm.
mean, there's Matt. What was the big scare? I mean, they did Paranormal Activity.
I was just thinking that because they did the whole like my house, haunted house thing.
Yeah, they did the Paranormal Activity. I mean, they haven't started yet, so weapons could be something that they just the kids running around all stupid, flaring their, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. A lot of the movies that have come out are imitations of other movies. The person that did weapons did a movie called Barbarian. They could do that.
Mhm.
They remade Scream, so they could probably do a remake of the Ghostface Waza and do that again, just to be like, you know what I mean?
I wonder if they'll bring in the girl that plays Wednesday
Yeah,
for
Wednesday's
this one
another one. They definitely gonna have somebody make fun of her. You
because
know,
she the whole thing with her in the other scary movie.
yeah, and she's in Scream, she's in Wednesday,
Scream.
she's in a bunch of stuff. Scary TV shows, there's a lot of those now too. So yeah,
Yeah, Stranger Things and shit like that.
Stranger Things, they're
Yeah.
gonna be an upside down, and then
Walking Dead.
yeah, somebody's gonna go upside down, and all the stuff's gonna fall out their pocket. You know,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
All
great.
right.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. This next topic is the reason why I'm wearing this shirt, but I feel like it's not the newest news. I feel like it was just confirmation of news. Is the
Yeah.
Last Ronin movie is still in development, but they've been saying this. I mean, this I think the Last Ronin came out in 2019, 2020. You know, like it hasn't been very long, but from the jump, they were like, they got the rights to make a video game. They got the rights to a movie. They got the rights to a TV show. We're gonna be doing all of them, and we're in 2025, and it's none of us come out. The video game is has jumped from like at least 3 studios, 2 publishers. Nobody knows if it's coming out yet, but it's supposed to be like a rated M video game. The movie is supposed to
Mhm.
be rated R. You know, do you know the story of the Last Ronin?
Well, I know who it is, and I don't know. I mean, I know who it is and why he is the last Ronin, but I don't know the specific details on why he became the last. Like, I don't know the situation why it happened, but I know why
Yeah.
and what happened. You
So
get what I'm saying? Like, I know who's the last Ronin, and I know why he has
the
all the weapons on
right.
him. I just don't know what happened for him to get those weapons.
So I got the book. My brothers bought it for me one that Christmas it came out, and I had already read it through other means of reading comics, but they bought me the book for Christmas. And basically the way it's broken down is each section is the story of one of the Ninja Turtles and how they
Mm,
failed their last mission, you know? And so something happens, blah blah blah, they fight, he loses. by losing, I mean it's over, you know.
on.
And so they one by one, they all die, and then the last one standing is now in the future, and he's dealing with all the dread and the grief of survivor's guilt, and it's basically
Did
him.
all those did all those stories kind of connect? Like when one passed, like when they showed the one dying, like did it connect to the other one dying? Like we're in that
Nah.
same situation?
So I think if I
Okay,
remember right, because it's been a minute since I read it, I think it was just they all went separately to do different missions,
of
and it
course.
was just a bunch of stuff, and then they all died during their last mission, and it was
Cause
all
like
in
in the
different
TN,
spots.
cause like in TMNT, like Leonardo, he goes becomes the spirit.
Yeah,
Um, that's how he learns. And then Ralph, he becomes a superhero, and Donatello, he becomes like the super.
the guy with the motorcycle.
Um, yeah,
Yeah, so I think it's something like that. They all died in their own separate individual story, and then even Master Splinter, um, Shredder is there and whatever. So it's just that, and then there's a second book called The Lost Years, which tells you even more about stuff that's going on. I've also read that one, and now there's a new chapter of the new Ninja Turtles. There's four brand new Ninja Turtles. All got different names, all have different personalities. They all look different too. They're not identical turtles. You got like the snapping turtle, you got the long neck turtle, you got this turtle, whatever. And it's all the sequel to this. So I think the movie is going to be live action, is what they said. I think the movie is got to deal with that. I mean, like every 20 minutes or so, probably has to be the story of one of the turtles dying through flashbacks. You know, um,
oh, does the one that's left, do he like is the story of him like going to get revenge
it's
for
more
all three
about
of them?
him.
Like, what's the story?
It's more about him coming to terms with that he's the final one. Because at
So
first
is he still fighting Shredder?
I think I don't remember if Shredder. I think it's a different threat. I think Shredder's dead too. Like it's been years, so he's been
Yeah,
alone for a long time. You
because
know,
turtles do live a long time.
yeah. And so with all of them dead, he's the last one. I think he just retired. He's been at home sleeping, crying.
But but doesn't he like
Yeah, he
I
does.
guess I'm
He
gonna give
sees he sees the spirits of his brothers, and his brothers are like, "Yo, come on, dude! Like, get out of your head! Like, we're here. We're not dead. You still have us in your heart. Like, we're still alive. We could help you out. But he's in
I
grief.
thought he ends up like, himself.
No, I don't. Maybe no, I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe I'm getting that wrong. Maybe I'm getting that wrong.
Nah, I got to go back and read it. Literally, it's right. It's right there. Matter of fact,
I need to read it, bro. Like tonight, I'm about to like just go
I
deep
got
dive
you.
on
I got
TikTok.
you. Because listen, my pants are not matching my shirt because normally we up here. So I got these blue basket. Listen, whatever. I'm gonna go grab it real quick.
Your boy dressed like a real Cuban right now. He got 5 different colors on.
What's up?
Huh? Da.
Yeah, you can't. So like, let's see. What's the last page? Nah, it's just a bunch of covers. Like
Okay.
literally, I haven't even really opened it because I've read it, so I just kept it. Like it's in pristine condition.
Did you ever? I know when we was at Comic Con, the guy had that third book, the third or the fourth book
Yeah,
came
no,
out.
I never got it. I never got it. But
Okay,
I
okay,
also
okay.
haven't gone to Target since to look for it. But I want it, bro. Ooh, I want it.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's by Paramount. Paramount is dropping it.
Well, Paramount's doing everything, bro. Paramount right now has dropped like $700 billion. They're the ones who got South Park. They just bought out the UFC last week. They're doing all of this with TMNT. Nickelodeon is still going crazy. They got a new, I think, what they're doing a new movie with. Nah, that might not be the one. I know they're doing a
They're
movie
doing
called The Goat.
World War Z. They're doing a World War Z sequel.
Yeah, they're doing a bunch of stuff, bro. I don't know where they get all this money from, but they are merging.
Um, Top Gun. They're gonna probably do a Maverick 2, which they don't need to because Maverick was so fire. I don't know if you watched that,
Yeah,
but
of course.
The Maverick was so fire. So, but like you said, they got all the money.
I
They
don't
trying to
know.
compete with Warner Brother. Warner Brother on a streak right now. So
Nah, Paramount's taking over because Paramount has everything. You got MTV, VH1. I mean, they got it all.
Nickelodeon.
They got Nickelodeon. They got it
That's
all.
why they're doing Ninja Turtles because Ninja Turtles on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And they're good. And if you do a good Ninja Turtle movie, you gonna make a lot of money. So they know that
If you
because
do
they
a
seen all
bad,
the they,
you can do a bad
yeah,
turtle
even if
movie
yeah, of course
and
it's
still
the
make a lot of money.
IP is a money maker because they seen all the people that went to see the last cartoon movie. We was in there, man.
Heck
We
yeah.
went to the same theater and watched it, and that
Heck,
was dope. I can't wait for the next one. I watched a little bit of the series, the cartoon. I
I
played the
seen it all
game.
too. Yeah.
Um, so if yeah, I'm excited. Like I've been here. I know the main part of the book. I just don't know all the details, and you know,
I
I
got
like
you.
the concept.
I got it. Is it's gonna be one of the best, and they're doing it rated R. You know, just like the video game's gonna be rated M. Just like it is, there's blood and guts, and you're cutting heads off. Like it's that. You know. Speaking of Paramount, getting the bag and throwing it at people, you got freaking the two dudes from Stranger Things. They called the Duffer Brothers, right? Do you know their first names, or is it just the Duffer Brothers?
No, the Duff. It's just like they go like
The Russo
the two
brothers.
brothers that do the Russos. Yeah, that's how they do it.
And then
It's just the
who's the
Duffer
other two
brothers.
brothers? The two brothers that made the Matrix that are now the two sisters. But besides the point, there's always a group. Like I wish I had my little brothers that I could do something like this with. You know, like this is that family. Like the duos. I keep telling people, bro. I stand by this. No one is successful alone. You cannot.
Facts.
You don't succeed by yourself. I don't care who says that they have. You do not. Dro and I, we're the duo, unlikely geeks. You got, everybody has somebody in their corner. You cannot do
It
nothing
ain't just this
successful
though.
alone.
We do all my music stuff together.
Oh, that's
So
it, bro. I'm telling you, it is the duo is the way to go. Like the most successful car salesperson that I knew, him and his wife. The most successful realtor that I knew, him and his wife. Like it is a duo. You and your girl had the whole trucking around the whole freaking United States. Success. That to me was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Because the duo, and that to me, nothing breaks. Nothing is better than the duo. Somebody that has your back. These guys, what did have they done other than Stranger Things? Because
they do a lot of like cryptid shows. They do a lot. They're big into like not I wouldn't say horror specifically, but they do a lot of like if they want to make a Bigfoot or a zombie movie or a lot of those sci-fi movies. They're in a real big into sci-fi um creepy type deal.
yeah, I see a bunch of creepy stuff. Writers for movies like Vessel, Wayward Pines, the Grounded series. Like these are all things I haven't heard of. The only thing I heard of is Stranger Things. And I think that might have been no, it wasn't their first one. They started back in 2005. But they haven't done much other than Stranger Things. The
Yeah.
bag that they've received from Paramount to take them away from Netflix. And you know why they jumped ship, right? It wasn't just the money. Do you
Why?
know? No, I didn't know if you
Oh.
knew. They said they said that Paramount is giving them the opportunity to make movies like that go to the theaters.
Oh, okay,
Netflix,
yeah.
Netflix, if they were making movies, it'll go straight to streaming because they're not really a movie theater publishing company. They might throw a movie on there for a week, but then it goes directly to streaming. They now have the opportunity to make movies, and they're right there with the same company that made Top Gun, that makes TMNT. So versus Netflix, what has Netflix done that is to the level of Top Gun? Other, Stranger Things, and then what's the other? The one with the mask, the Korean show that all the kids like, that my son's
Oh,
up.
Squid Games.
Squid Games. Like those things, they're huge, but they're television shows on Netflix that don't hit the level that a Tom Cruise movie does. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I feel like they see this as a huge level up. And bro, if they've only made Stranger Things as their like big thing, well, you know how much money they got? How much money they threw at him? I'm always asking the wrong questions. Uh, Dro, we gotta. You know what? We gotta study Duffer Bros. This is so funny. I think I do it on purpose now. Is I try to ask a question that Dro doesn't have the answer for, just because it's fun to see him look like, damn it, I don't have it. All right, let me.
I'll be trying so hard to make sure I got a whole bunch
He
of
does.
points.
He does. Like we talk about it for like an hour or two before. He spent all day sending me his list of stuff, but I always think of a question to ask him that he doesn't have the answer to. I think it's
I
pretty.
don't think they published how much money they got.
Yeah. Yep. That's true. But you know it's a bag. You know it's got to be close to $1 billion. You know, it could be 750,000, 800,000, but they're just
Yeah,
throwing
compare
money.
Paramount ain't, they ain't got enough money to buy Stranger Things, so they gonna,
Well, you
you
can't
know,
because now Netflix will definitely not get rid of that. They're gonna do spin-offs, cartoons. You know, with the way these kids age, and it took them 12 years to make 4 seasons, and they were all supposed to be in the same grade. You know, they should have just made it a cartoon from jump. But that's besides the point. You don't really know. I think you muted yourself again.
no.
Oh,
But I was young. I had a long day at work, bro. Mondays,
yeah,
man, they be. Well, I be doing so many curls. I think I be doing like 30 plus bags, like a trip.
that's nuts.
And I come back to the warehouse and I got like empty them out. So I'm like, yeah, bro.
I mean, look, bro, your muscles, you gonna look like you was on Ozempic and you wasn't on Ozempic. This time next year, you're gonna be brolic. You're gonna be like, yo, listen, look at my six pack. You know.
And between Amazon and that job, yeah, I'll be good.
I got a picture of Joe Carey on. Speaking of Stranger Things, he is
Yeah,
now. Go
So
ahead.
Joe Carey is gonna be, um, oh man, bro, Green Goblin. Not the Green Goblin, but
Hobgoblin.
he gonna be Harry Osborn
Yeah.
in Spider Man Brand New Day. I'm tripping. Why am I lagging right now?
But is
Yeah, so
that
Joe
is that
Carey,
legit? Did they say it was for
yeah,
sure?
yeah,
Because I thought they said that they're
sure.
casting him for something, but they haven't
No, he,
announced.
I am, I'm confirming it. Bro just got, bro just got that. He can't, who else will he? He just got that like, if he gonna play anybody, he gonna play that like that rich, super like arrogant kid that run a lot of, run a big business, the spoiled kid. He got that look.
So they're not gonna
He
cut his hair. They're gonna
got that
keep him
trust
like
fund
that.
baby. I wouldn't cut his hair. Bro, head big as hell. That's why his hair like that now.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, so that's gonna be for the next movie, not Brand New Day, or is it gonna be for Brand New Day?
No, yeah, it's brand new day. It's Spider Man brand new day. They about to introduce Harry. Peter. A lot of people forgot who Peter was because of Doctor Strange. He
Right, right.
erased Peter off the Earth, so nobody know who Peter is. So he probably gonna make a new best friend because he's doing like community college now, and you know, I think the whole movie him trying to get back with Mary Jane because there is shots of him and Mary Jane at a gravesite at Aunt May's gravesite. So somehow, some way, he convinces Mary Jane like you know me
No,
type
he
shit.
he go. She probably still has the same things that she already likes. Like that doesn't change. So now he already knows what
Mhm.
she likes. He could manipulate that and be like, "Hey, I got you your favorite flowers. Here's your favorite candy." She'd be like, "How you know?" You know, and then that's his way to get back. Bro, listen, if I knew what the girl I like before, she didn't even need to tell me. Come on, But
So this is really like the second Stranger Things actor to be added into the. A lot of the Stranger Thing actors are being added into Marvel because you got the
they're the biggest
girl
actors
we talked.
out.
We
You
got
know,
the redhead girl from
yeah.
Stranger Things. I'm sorry, I don't know her name. I forgot. I already deleted my my notes from last week. But yeah, the redhead girl from Stranger Things. She's reportedly in the Spider-Man Brand New Day. People don't know if she's gonna be a variant of Mary Jane, but I don't think they're gonna do all that variant stuff for Spider-Man. I think it's gonna be a grounded. So she's probably gonna be a whole different character. She's probably gonna be Gwen Stacy.
But how many characters can you have? I mean, we talked about it a week or two ago. We already got Scorpion, we got Punisher, we got freaking
Tarantula,
like, come
um,
on.
Tombstone, Hawk. You know,
They, people always complain that they do too much and they throw too many characters in these movies. But dude, this might be the most characters in this movie. I don't think you're gonna see a character that is not a character. You know, that's
but put up the next picture because it's another
another
a
one.
whole another character. Vincent D'Onofrio is now reportedly gonna be in Spider-Man: Brand New Day as well.
Which this one
Last
blows my mind.
last week we talked about how he was like alluding to like him not being able to be in the movie, but I was like, it's just how it is with Tom Holland. If Disney wants something, they gonna give you the bag. So they probably gave Sony the bag again under the table. Like, yo, we just need him for this and that. We already using him for Daredevil. He already in the MCU. That's already MCU canon. So it's not like he can't be in the MCU. He already in the MCU. And Daredevil Born Again was half of it was about Daredevil and half of it was about Kingpin. So it's not like he would just like echo like a little bit. He was half of the episodes was about Kingpin. So
So
he is in the MCU.
is he going to be the big bad? Or I guess
Sure.
one step under nobody. Mr. Nobody
For
is the big bad.
sure he the big bad because Daredevil born and then that's the other person that ain't announced yet. I know he gonna be in the movie. Daredevil for sure gonna be in Spider Man because Daredevil ended with the Punisher. You watched it?
No.
Oh man, I'm gonna spoil it. I ain't gonna spoil it too much, but Punisher's in the cage, and that's how it ends. The Punisher went to help Daredevil, and he got caught up, and it literally ends with the Punisher inside the cage and him like talking to the guard, like, "Hey, yo, I need some water or something," like talking to him all sweet, and then Punisher grab bro, break his hand, he about to get out the cage. So you got the Punisher, you got the Daredevil, but the whole thing with Daredevil, the Kingpin is the mayor of New York now.
Right,
He
right.
running it, and he got a whole rule where it's like if you're a vigilante, I got these cops. He hired so Kingpin hired a whole bunch of dirty cops, a lot of cops that got in trouble written up for like, taking things too far. They'll pull you over or search you, but you end up breaking your bone or doing some crazy stuff. So he has a whole cop task force, and he's going against like all the vigilantes. So now you got Spider Man. He the biggest vigilante in New York. So you're gonna have Kingpin in the movie. You gotta have Kingpin in the movie.
You think that he hired Mr. Nobody to like go after Spider Man? Because Mr. Nobody's the big bad guy. But like
I'm talking
behind
Mister
the scenes,
Negative,
yeah, that's what I mean.
Mister Nobody. Who's Mister Nobody?
Mr. Nobody was from Fast and the Furious, but we were talking about the Nobody movie earlier.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
But yeah, Mr. Nobody's from Fast and the Furious. But yeah, Mr. Negative. You think he hires Mr. Negative to like, because he's
No,
gonna be
because
the one
Mister
controlling
Negative.
everything.
Yeah, because Mister Negative is also one of those super rich people, right? Super
Yeah,
rich, right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think he's gonna be too. Is another bad guy, bro. I don't think
There's too
he
many,
gonna have
bro.
any. Yeah, it's just another bad guy he gonna have to deal with. Like
This
I
movie's
don't
gonna
know
be
how they gonna
nuts.
do it.
But
Oh
you
yeah,
know what movie?
Punisher.
You know, a movie has
Yeah,
more characters than the next Spider-Man movie.
which one?
The Avengers. of
Both movies, both
of
of them.
they gonna have way more. So if you want to talk about movies that are overloaded with characters, Avengers Doomsday. We just got their what the heck is this guy's name? Deadpool.
Deadpool. So on Twitter on Ryan Reynolds Twitter, they dropped the logo of the Avengers logo, the A with the circle or whatever the A, but then it had Deadpool spray painted on top of it. So that was him alluding to Daredevil being in Doomsday. You gotta have Daredevil. You gotta have Deadpool in Doomsday and the Secret Wars because in his movie and Deadpool Wolverine, he's seen all the timelines. He's
right,
seen that
right.
one screen where he was like holding Thor, and he's wondering why Thor is crying. We gotta have that scene. I'm pretty sure that was already planned.
Nah.
We already knew he was gonna be in the movie.
What it we may never hear about that, and then at the end he's gonna be like, well, Thor. I thought what happened? We are gonna find out about Thor. We don't. You know, like that's gonna be the joke.
No, we got that. No, that's been a wonder. If any part of that movie has been carried over and over and over and on, it has to be that part. Like when I watch these other people talk about it, it's like, oh, we gotta find out why Thor crying. We gotta find out why he was crying. Like we got to, bro. That's just gonna be a cherry on top, bro. That's gonna be like when Captain America got Thor's hammer. Like that's gonna be one of those moments when we figure out why Thor was crying, why Thor like he dying.
Yeah. Dro got like 85 stories that are Avengers Doomsday related. So we're just gonna keep this screen up the entire time. But go ahead.
Yeah. So the other news is Hugh Jackman is confirmed to be in Doomsday. So you're gonna have Deadpool, you're gonna have Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine, but
Number
then you got his
75.
daughter, aka X-23, aka his clone. Really, it's not really his daughter, but a clone
76.
of him. So X-23, Daphne Keene is also in Doomsday.
Nah, man. We got 76 characters in this movie.
What do you think? What did you think about Deadpool Wolverine
Oh, Deadpool Wolverine was funny. It was good. I like the girl who plays X 26 or 23.
23?
Yeah, I like her. Like I've seen her outside of the movie in other movies or like in the red carpet. She looks cool, you know. But bro, this movie's getting over stuff too, man. But I feel
Yeah,
like
because it's not just them. Like there was all the news that I didn't write on my notes that they were saying that they're bringing back not just like because we had the whole chair announcement where they showed all the chairs and all the characters that's going to be in Doomsday. But then you got news like this where Hugh Jackman and Deadpool and Daphne Keene. So there was news that came out like 2 3 days ago that they were saying that there's dead characters are coming back as well. So I don't know if that means like is Black Widow about to be resurrected again? Is our Iron Man from our 616 universe coming back? Um, who else died? A lot of dead characters. They said they're bringing them back for Doomsday Secret Wars.
but do you think that they're gonna die early in the movie? Like they're just gonna kill off I heard that they were gonna kill off all the X-Men like in the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you know, or something. Like there's so many characters, they're not all gonna fit. They're gonna pick 12 really important ones to follow, and the rest of them are gonna be dead or in a different mission, and we'll find out about them in the next movie or something. They're not all gonna be in this film, bro. Mark my words, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, because the other news was that they announced the teams for Secret Wars. So Avengers Secret Wars,
Mm-hmm.
they got 6 teams that they announced. It's Sam Wilson's Avengers. You got the new Avengers. You got Fantastic Four, Loki's team, which are whatever that means.
20
The X
Lokis.
Men, yeah, the X Men, and then Doom's team.
Yeah. Who's on
So
Doom's
I have
team?
a so I have a photo. Yembo doesn't have the photo. I should have sent it to him.
That would have
But
been good.
the so projected players, it's almost like football, basketball, like who the projected team gonna be. So Doom's team, Doom, Mephisto, Scarlet Witch, because Scarlet Witch is still bad, the evil Doctor Strange, Neymar, and they have the leader
Yeah.
um from
The
Captain America Falcon.
yeah, yeah. With the
So
head.
this is all projected. So that's
Wait,
the
wait, wait,
Doom's
wait.
team.
Hold on. If Neymar is a bad guy, him and Invisible Woman are supposed to be like a thing. So
Yeah, that's probably how it's gonna happen because Neymar don't like Reed Richards. He don't mess with Reed Richards because he like Invisible Woman.
right. So he's a bad guy and he's gonna try to steal the girl and he's gonna take her.
Of course, that's how it is in the comic books. In the comic books, Reed Richards he like gets real deep into whatever's happening, and she's never like in a room with him, so she's like ends up like falling out of love or she needs that attention. And Namor, Rico Suave, she starts finding like comfort with him.
Right.
So they don't really get to that point, but it's a whole thing where it's like a love triangle.
Yeah. I mean now it
So
makes
they got
sense. Okay.
yeah. So then we got the X Men, which is all the OG X Men that they announced: Nightcrawler, Magneto, Professor X,
Cyclops.
Cyclops, Mystique, We got to find out what happened with with Beast, because last time we seen Beast was in the Marvels,
Mm-hmm.
and Monica Rambeau was in a whole different universe. So we're gonna see if that ties into. They got to bring back. They got to save Monica. They can't leave Monica there.
Right.
So so that's the X Men team and Loki. They just put all the Team Loki. So they mixed it with the characters from the Loki show and with X Men. We know X Men, the Loki show and Deadpool Wolverine. So they got Loki, Lady Loki, which kind of weird because they fell in love in that shit. Um, what's the guy's name? Morbius,
Right.
Mobius.
Yep. Yep.
Um, then you got Deadpool, Wolverine, got Gambit, um, X-23, and then for some reason they got Agent Carter.
Coming back.
Yeah, Agent Carter, the one from she look like, and on here they got the one from
The TV show.
Multiverse of Multiverse of Madness, but when she had the shield,
Yeah. Yeah.
when
Yeah.
she souped up, and then you got Sam Wilson's Avengers. On here they got of course Captain America, Sam Wilson, Falcon, Spanish Falcon, Smart Hulk, Ant Man, the Wasp, Shang Chi, um,
Finally.
w- yeah, yeah, for real. Shang Chi was so good, bro, and they just left him hanging. So Shang Chi, um, War Machine.
Mm.
They're gonna bring back War Machine, Captain Marvel, and Thor. So that's gonna be like the legit Avengers team. Because then you got New Avengers. Y'all know who New Avengers is. I ain't got to run through that. And then Fantastic Four.
But you know who's not? Who's not?
Who's not?
The Angelina Jolie and all them people. The
Yeah, man. That's the other news I had on here. So the Eternals, bro, they done forgot. They just threw them in the trash, bro. And I'm so hurt. They know, bro. They know the Eternals is overpowered. They know they is OP.
they
You
know
know,
nobody cares about them. That's the problem. They were the most expensive people to purchase, like to have as actors. I think that entire cast cost more than damn near the Avengers movie. They those are huge name actors, and nobody watched it, so they didn't get the return on investment. They're like, all right, you guys are out. I'm the money talk, bro. Nobody watched that movie. We're never gonna see the One Direction dude, and we're never gonna see the dude from Ted Lasso playing Hercules. It's just not happening.
Black Knight, when he went to go grab the sword and Blade was in the background, like, you sure you want to grab that?
Right.
We're never going to get. Yo, I like the Eternals, bro. I'm in that 1% that that movie looked nice. That movie was shot beautifully.
Right.
Um, I loved all the characters on there. They're all dope, bro. Like people was just hating, bro. Then when they talking mess about that movie because it ain't Iron Man, it ain't Captain America, it ain't Thor. It's like, bro, they trying to give y'all some new, but they just treated it like a stepchild, bro.
Yeah. So they're the
But,
only people not gonna be there. But thank God, bro, because man, listen, I think if you started to add the names that you had on there, we had 77 characters, bro. Like you don't have time for another
it's
12.
gonna be way more than that, bro. You know, you're gonna have probably the Doctor Doom like um flunkies. We call henchmen's.
Oh yeah, the henchmen.
Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
henchmen's, and there gonna be a whole bunch of bad guys that we ain't talking about. And
So this movie comes out after Spider Man or before.
so you got Spider Man Brand New Day, Doomsday, and then Secret
So
Wars.
then you're
Secret
gonna
Wars.
have So then you're gonna have the Scorpion. You're gonna have Mr. Negative. You going all these people are gonna be in this movie too. This is gonna be a 17-hour movie. This gonna be the longest movie ever made. It has to be.
You
I
know
need
what's
the
gonna have
director's
on
cut.
Secret Wars is gonna be like Secret Wars also gonna introduce like, cause it's the incursion, so it's the MCU trying to reboot, so they're gonna end up rebooting into one universe. So they're
Right.
gonna have all these old characters, but they're gonna start introducing, like I said, new X Men, not just the old X Men. They're gonna have the new X Men. They're gonna have the new Iron Man. Probably gonna be battling Doctor Doom, and then everything's gonna happen, and then boom, we got the whole ultimate universe, ultimate Marvel universe, like the comic books.
Yeah. Oh, bro. We go
It's a
let
lot, bro. You see how Endgame was. Endgame had 30,000 characters in it.
Yeah, but this is gonna have, and that was a lot. Like, there's a lot of people that were like, "Yo, they had to nerf Hulk. They didn't have him in the movie that much. They had to do this with the other characters." So that's what I'm thinking here is that they're gonna do the same exact thing, bro. But you know what else has a lot of Marvel characters? Marvel Rivals. Hey, I'm
My
getting
boy,
good.
my boy, good with the transitions.
So Marvel Rivals, and I got this one. Shout out Ariel. She be watching, but
Shout out Ariel.
nah, bro. She's the one who sent me this. She's obsessed with the game.
Okay.
Um, and so she's like, listen, Marvel has given the people who made this game the rights to create new characters specifically for the game. So basically, they're creating brand new comic book characters. So who knows what they can do? They could get super creative. Are you excited about this? Because now they're gonna be changing
I mean,
lores.
isn't it kind of like when Mortal Kombat created my camera, bro? I keep messing my camera up. Is it like when Mortal Kombat created that ice girl Frost, whatever her name was?
They created Frost for Marvel.
Oh, I'm like comparing it. Like Mortal Kombat, they started just coming up with brand new characters out of nowhere that wasn't in no kind of lore.
Oh yeah, but they could do that because Mortal Kombat's its own thing. This is a random company that got hired to create this game that now's being given permission to create a comic book character without comics, without anything that now could completely change. Like, what if they create a super overpowered character? What if their character is too similar to like a Wolverine or another character? Like, who knows where they could go? And so the news is that there are people really upset, like really upset that this is happening. I think it's kind of dope. Like, imagine you
I'm
being the
I'm
person.
not upset, bro,
Me
because we
neither.
probably could get a dope character that end up being a fan favorite, and then we gonna get some new merch. I mean, not new merch, some a show,
So
a
comics.
movie. You
I
know?
mean, Batman did it. The Batman video game, Shingzu or whatever. That was like a PS2 Batman game. I don't know if you remember it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
No. No.
let me show you. Hold on. But they created a new character just for Shinzu or something. Batman video game. This was on the PS2. Shin.
I'm with it. I don't, if the character's good, I'm with it. It's like, yo, we play different Pokemon game every year. Every year is a whole different 100 Pokemon. And guess what? We living with it, and we still buying the game, and we still playing it. Ain't nobody like, why does Pokemon look like a chandelier? Why does Pokemon look like a damn
But
lawnmower?
they
Why does
created it. They created
why
Pokemon.
why does Pokemon look like a candle? Like, then nobody was like, yo, we just need to keep Bulbasaur and
Oh
Ivysaur
no,
and,
people say
and
that all the time.
Butterfree.
People say that all the time. A lot of people hate the new
But
Pokemon.
my point is that we still gonna play the game. I got on my team. I got a Pokemon that look like candles.
Yeah,
What kind of Pokemon is that?
yeah. People hate on Pokemon for doing that. But the fact is, they created Pokemon. They could do whatever they want. These people did not create Marvel. They don't. They're just a random team from China. Imagine being the character designer that gets to create it. Like, that's dope. This game in particular came out in the early 2000s. That character Shinzu was not in the comics. He was in, I think, one episode of the Batman animated series, and they've never shown him again. So the people from DC were like, you could create a new character, but they don't really care about this character. This character means nothing to them. And so that could potentially happen over here now with the people from Marvel Rivals. They spend all this time making a new character that means absolutely nothing to the lore. You know, I think they already made a new character. I think the character that you start off with, or like the announcer character in the game, I think that's a made up character also. So I don't know, bro. With the way they design all the characters being so bulky, and I mean, if you see the girls in this game, have you played this game?
I've watched clips of it though.
Bro, it's free. It's a free to play game. So download it, play it. Whatever system you
I'm
play it
not
on,
really
a multiplayer game.
what's a No, it's just, those are certain type of games though, like
Hero
tanks
shooter,
and
a hero shooter.
yeah. I wasn't on that. What's that one game that was real popular? Overwatch.
This is
That was the
Overwatch.
main one.
Yeah, yeah.
I know that was the. I wasn't into that. I'm not really.
Well, you got to try it, bro, because I think
It's too much, bro. Like motherfucker. I mean, oh sorry. Ooh, sorry.
he
I'm trying
get
to.
mad.
Uh, uh, it's just like, bro, I be watching it and it's just so much going on in the middle. It's like everybody's shooting something at one time, and I'm
Call
like,
of
yo, I
Duty is the
can't
same
see.
way. But Call of Duty
No,
is the
we
same way.
shooting bullets though. It's bullets and bombs. You got colors. It's like different green, red, blue, purple, yellow. You got one person doing this, the other one coming through, and then it's like, yo, I don't know what's happening, who I'm punching, who targeting who. I just know I'm getting killed.
You got to try it, bro. Just give me 2 rounds, go play it, and you're gonna like it, bro. Like you could, if you want to play a shooter, get the Punisher. He got 2 guns, and he's one of the strongest characters. I mean, I started off playing with him. My favorite is Squirrel Girl. My favorite is Punisher. Uh, Iron Fist is crazy. Just he be punching
They just added Blade.
Blade. I haven't played with Blade yet. I haven't played in a while. But
They got all the new Fantastic Four.
but I think you got to pay for those characters. No, I don't know. But yeah.
That's the other thing too, bro. You gotta pay so much money to play these games.
I mean, same thing with Call of Duty. I mean, you got this the shark. The shark go crazy. He be going underneath
Yeah.
the level and then just popping up, and he real small, so it takes a lot to hit him.
I play a, Marvel trading card. I play a
Yeah,
not
yeah,
trading. I guess it's called Snap. Marvel Snap,
yeah, 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 yeah.
bro. Bro begin, bro a cheat code in that game.
I played the heck out of Marvel Snap when it came out, and then they came out with their first like DLC, like you could purchase the Spider-Man characters, and I didn't want to pay for it, but I unlocked everything except the characters you could pay for. And after I
Yeah.
lost the ability to get like miles and stuff, I was like, I'm not playing this no more. It pissed me off. But I like that
Yo,
game was fun.
I was playing Marvel Snap so much, like sit on the couch playing it all day as I'm watching TV. I'm on the phone playing Marvel Snap. I'm playing it so much, bro. I was having dreams of me playing the game. Like I'm having dreams of me doing moves like hit him with Spider Man, then I'm gonna hit him with the Hulk, and then and boom, he gonna hit me with this. I'm gonna hit him with the like, bro. I was literally making plays up in my brain while I'm asleep. That's how much I was playing the game.
That's funny. Play this game, bro. Please. I mean, listen. When next time you come to the crib, I'll play on the computer. You play on the PlayStation. You don't even got to download it. Just play it here, cause I just want.
I don't think that's good for your health, bro. Like I'm playing the game all day and then I'm still playing it in my brain while I'm
Yeah,
sleeping.
that happens. Look,
That's
I'm the
crazy.
gamer. You know me. So like I do that on the daily basis. I wake up and I'm like, oh, I know exactly how to beat this level I was stuck on because I dreamt about it, and now I know how to beat the level. You know, like it has happened to me.
It's like I'll be waking up and I'll be having like jingles in my head. I wake up like I gotta write this down.
Right.
Ooh, got a song idea.
And listen, everybody pester Dro. I want him to give me an empty verse and a beat, and I want to write to it. Dro does not allow me to go to the studio with him because he doesn't want me to rap with him. Dro does not. Uh, Dro does not help me out. He doesn't be like, "Yo, man, I got this verse for you. I got a topic you'll be great at. Here you go." Dro doesn't want me to rap no more. I want to rap again. Dro doesn't want me to. So everybody, get on Dro.
Bro, I
Just
want you to come whenever I do go to the studio. I would love for you to come to the studio.
let me know, bro. I'm telling you right now. Next time Joe comes out with a song, I want to just be. Let me be DJ Khaled or DJ Drama in the background with some ad libs. You know, I just want to do something. I just want to be a part of it. I love making music. It was so much fun. Anyways, that's besides the point. Our final story today is about Gamescom, right? So keeping it video games. Gamescom starts tomorrow. If you guys don't know what
Didn't,
Gamescom is,
didn't Black Ops 7 already come out?
no, they've announced it, but it's not out yet.
I thought it was on Game Pass on the 14th.
No, no. Call of Duty games don't come out till like November time, October, November times, for the most part.
Oh yeah, I said November 14th. My bad.
Yeah,
Wrong
yeah,
14th.
November 14th, because Call of Duty games are always a winter video game. But Gamescom is basically the first, at least opening night live, is like E3 is in the summer. this is the end of summer. And they talk about all the games. They don't really announce too much. They might drop a release date here and there. So starting
Yeah.
tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so we cannot live react to it, which was my goal. My intention was to live react with Dro here, watch it live with everybody. Fortunately, we both have to work, so we can watch it after the fact. You know, if we want to watch it late and not listen to the news or nothing and just watch it fresh, we could do that. But knowing me and how my phone be buzzing, I'm gonna get it spoiled. So they're going to be talking in depth about some of these games. Dro, let's talk about some of these games here. Call of Duty. I know you know about Call of Duty, the new Black Ops.
Yeah.
The main character in that game is the dude from This Is the End, I think. Is that the name of that show? It was like a really sad show on NBC. I feel like you and your girl might have watched it.
Oh, my girl watched all of it.
Yeah, and he was also the son of Rocky in the last Rocky in one of the last Rocky movies before it went to
Oh
Creed.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
So he's in the Call of Duty?
He's gonna be the character. You know how they always have a celebrity character? He's a
Yeah.
celebrity character. Resident Evil Requiem is the new Resident Evil. They've just announced that this is basically going to be the end of the trilogy for Leon, which is the blonde dude from Resident Evil 4. So this is a game where his storyline ends, and he's older now, so who knows, he might die. New Fallout information, whether that's a Fallout, I think that's a Fallout show, is that they're going to talk about.
Oh yeah, Fallout was fire.
The Fallout show was crazy, so I think they're talking about that. The season 2 is going to be based on New Vegas, which was the fourth game. I think it was technically the fourth game, even though Fallout 4 came out after, like the spinoff. Ghost of Yote, which Joe doesn't have a PlayStation, so he hasn't experienced Ghost of
But that's
Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, you haven't experienced it like real. You probably watched
I
videos.
haven't experienced it.
Bro, that game was crazy. When you need to follow, you know how every game has the arrows and you got to follow whatever. The wind blows you to where you need to go. You just see all the corn like go that way. That means you have to go that way. You just see the birds flock that way. That means you got to follow that way. It's so cool.
That's a good idea.
It is, bro. It would and it
So is that better than Assassin's
Assassin's Creed.
Creed?
So this came out first. So it took all the shine away. I love Assassin's Creed. You know that's my number one favorite series in the entire world of forever. But this game was better only because it did it first and it was cooler. It was a little bit different. Um the Assassin's Creed game that came out, Shadows, was awesome. Don't get me wrong. But it ended and I got the credits and I was like, what the heck just happened? Like, I wasn't really following the story as much because it was two characters, two different storylines. I finished the girl's story before I finished the guy's, but I think I needed to finish the guy's story first. I don't know.
Yeah.
This was one person's story and it was super dope. Ninja Gaiden 4. Have you ever played Ninja Gaiden?
Talked about it? Yes, back in the day.
Yeah. I'm talking, well, the 3D Ninja Gaidens. I just beat the second one. They remastered. I beat it earlier this year.
I played Ninja Gaiden on Sega.
Yeah. They're coming out with a version like an old school Ninja Gaiden also. Where it's side scroller like that, where you're jumping. Silent Hill F. I mean,
Were you the movie?
Were you Resident Evil or Silent Hill? Which other two? You didn't like none of them?
No, I did not like them. I just didn't like playing scary games.
Do you play
You don't
scary
like scary
games
movies?
now?
I don't like scary games. No.
Oh, okay. I like scary games.
I played Resident Evil with Tino. I played not The Last of Us. What's the zombie game? Left 4 Dead. They Left 4 Dead.
Oh, Left 4 Dead's a
with
classic.
Tino.
You gotta play Left 4 Dead.
All the scary games I don't play with Tino together in the same room. I'm playing that by myself. But I watched Silent Hill, the movie that's based off the game.
Yeah, but it's not a good version of the game. It's not. It wasn't good.
It's just weird.
Yeah. Warcraft. I don't mess with Warcraft. That's too far for me. I don't do MMOs. The Outer Worlds too. If you like Fallout, if you like all of those Bethesda games where you just first person shooter story games like that, Outer Worlds is colorful. It's funny. Got good action. Kind of like Borderlands, Fallout, those kind of games, you got to play the Outer Worlds. It's like that. More
Out of
so,
all these games, out of all these games, you more hype for Ghosts of
Ghost of Tsushima,
Yote.
or Ghost of Yote. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna get a lot of them regardless. I don't really play
Mm.
Resident Evil like that. I buy them. I play like
Yeah.
2 or 3 hours, and I get too scared. And I've never beat a Resident Evil game. Call of Duty, of course, I'm gonna play and beat easily. Ninja Gaiden, I'm gonna try for sure because I beat the second one, but it's not a game like that. Silent Hill, I may not even play. Outer Worlds 2, I'm definitely gonna play. There's other games that are gonna be announced there. Things like Hollow Knight Silk Song, which is one of those kind of games where you jumping across the map like a Mario. I think you'd like that since you like those kind of games. I don't know, bro. It starts again at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is crazy to me and horrible. I think that's a horrible, horrible decision.
But like you
Disrespectful.
said, we're gonna see all the trailer. We're gonna see all the trailers and all the news on our phones while we working.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, luckily, I have 3 screens in my office. I use 2 screens to work, and I watch YouTube on my third screen. So I'm gonna just have it on YouTube. Now I have people walking around me all day, probably like, Chris, why are you not working? I promise I'm working. I'm still the number one in my area. Like I'm good at my job, but I'll be in there. I'll be watching YouTube videos all day. But it's 7 days. It starts Wednesday. Thursday, Xbox is gonna have a live stream, and they're gonna talk about all the games that they have, and they have like 40, 50 games they're gonna talk about. On Thursday, more Xbox. On Fridays, the Gamescom awards show. Then you got gameplay footage. So the rest of the week, next Unlikely Geeks episode is going to be very video game heavy. We're going to talk about everything they've announced. We're going to talk about what all the games look like. So if video games are not your thing, still watch the episode because we need the views. But it's going to be very video game heavy unless something crazy comes out movie wise. So I love video game heavy episodes personally, and I'm just really excited about that.
I'm excited for you, my guy.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm about to spend all the money I don't have. I just got a pool table, and I don't even have pool balls. So like, my money has to go somewhere.
Boy bought a whole. My boy got a lot of dinner tables. That's what he got.
Oh, the pool table comes with a ping pong table too. So it came with
Oh,
so like now I got ping pong, I got pool, I got the air hockey. I need a little projection screen, like a little, give me a $50 projection from Facebook, and I'm gonna throw it on the white wall that I got in my garage. That's gonna be the spot, bro. Everybody's coming over. We're watching all the fights. Actually saw UFC this weekend. I had some people come over, and we had like three people over, one kid. So he played with my son, and we just watched the fight. I'm not a UFC guy, but I just want people to come to my house. I want my house to be that spot.
and now that Paramount Plus when they have pay-per-view on there,
All of them. But
John Jones coming back, so we definitely got to watch John Jones at your house.
come, bro. Listen, my door is always open to everybody that I personally know. So if you're watching this and I personally know you, hit your boy up. It's a vibe. But let's get off this. My computer just told me it needs to update, and we got 5 minutes to do so. So before it cuts us off on the live, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Another 1 hour and a half episode. I think that's our minimum now. I think our new average is about an hour and a half. Dro, anything else that we got to talk about that I forgot? What we watching next week? What are we doing? We talked about
Well,
that.
I do got some people that I work with now. They big into our podcast. They actually watched all of our episodes.
Thank you, guys.
They commenting. They actually want us to do 2 episodes a week. I know we've been talking about that because there's been a lot of news. So, in the future, we might end up hearing y'all with like 2 episodes a week because we could do one on Monday, like one on Thursday. Come back after the weekend, do another one on Monday.
I mean, listen, this is an opportunity. We could do one, and then we could do the unlikely part, which I've been talking about since day one. We could sit here and talk about stuff not video game related. You and I.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that would be kind of dope. And we could talk about things not video game related, not comic book related. Because I have people that hit me up and they're like, "What are you talking about today?" And I'm like, comics and stuff. they're like, oh yeah, I watch, but like that's not my thing. So I think people want to hear us talk about other stuff, which would be incredible. So we'll try to get
Yeah,
that started. We'll try to do a new background, and I'll work on that. Very soon, we will actually
X.
finally do the unlikely parts on a different day. Um, but yeah, I really appreciate everybody for listening, tuning in. I don't see the chat. I don't see who has followed or subscribed. I know we've gotten subs. So again, I appreciate everybody who has subbed. I appreciate everybody who
Mhm.
has uh, sent money to buy other people's subs. Um, keep sharing.
And soon it won't look like this. Soon we're gonna be in Yebo's crib in the studio.
I mean, look, you could kind of see it's getting there. I got to put them things up. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to debate, bro, if I want like a little couch so we could fit more than just us two. Because right now I got two chairs that look like that. So if I have a little sofa, maybe like an L-shaped sofa in this room, I think we could have space. And then when we have somebody, they could sit in the other space. Bro, I now stream video games on the Xbox downstairs in my living room. We could record in my living room. We don't actually have to be in this room. So we have options.
We could talk. We'll talk about that
We
on the
got we
podcast.
got options. But again, bro, I appreciate you. I love you, bro. Thanks
You too,
everybody,
bro.
everybody who has been watching and supporting. Um, until next time.
Go out and save the world.
I was waiting. We go do better with that. We go. All right, y'all.
All
Take it
right,
easy.
bro. Yeah.